Day one of my escape from Kiev, and I am in a city known as Lviv. I'm staying at a Catholic university's dormitory, and I'm about to start my day. I'll show you the view from my room. I'm not sure what any of these buildings are, but they all scare me for different reasons. This red one over here, I don't know, girl. I mean, like, this is a Catholic university, so I'm not sure if that's like where like sinners go to be tortured. Greetings from Lviv, also known as the Lion City, aka Leopolis, aka LVOV, aka Lviv. With many aliases in the western part of Ukraine, has historically been known as one of the most beautiful cities in Europe. If we were to compare Kiev to Lviv, I would kind of liken it to, remember in high school when you saw two sisters but they had different dads and one of them was like real cute but the other one was a little busted? Kiev's daddy is the Soviet Union, and you do not want to fuck around with Kiev's daddy because Kiev's daddy is built like a fucking brick house. His hands are made of cement, his face is a tractor, he will beat the fuck out of you if you ever mess with him. Now, if you own a farm, Kiev is a great girl to go out with. And you can't deny that there are certain things about Kiev that are beautiful. However, she has a sister by the name of Beyonce. And Beyonce in Ukrainian is Lviv. Lviv's daddy, on the other hand, is the Austro-Hungarian Empire, and he wants to make sure that his baby has the best clothes in the entire damn school. So she's coming to school rocked out with all of the finest European digs that one can have. She is in geesh 24/7, and she kind of makes her girl Kiev look a little rough. Okay, a crash course in LVIV history. Lviv was formerly part of the Austro-Hungarian Empire and during the time was known as Galicia. After that, it was part of the Polish Empire and then kind of switched hands a bunch of times and currently is in present-day Ukraine. This is still a contentious issue because during the early 20th century, there was a large number of Polish people that lived here in Lviv that were forcibly removed, and some say that there was an ethnic genocide against them under Stepan Bandera, which resulted in being in a Ukrainian majority city. But besides all of that, it's a really beautiful city, and you can see the examples of Polish architecture in the churches, and you can see examples of the Austro-Hungarian Empire in the actual organization of the streets, which, as you can see, are pretty neat. A remnant of the Austro-Hungarian Empire is a somewhat strange fascination, one might call it an obsession, with coffee here in Lviv. We're about to have some espresso here and try out the goods for ourselves. I wish we were still in Lviv. Me too. This will take you back. This reminds me of that coffee that we had that night. That was my favorite night in Lviv, but we never went out.
Break the moment, so new from General Foods International Coffees.
Okay, we are in front of a very Soviet statue of a man by the name of Ivan Franco, who is the namesake for the university. As you can see, this is more of a Western-style university built during the 19th century. Does not have all of the bauhaus, depressing concrete elements that are usually found in Soviet architecture. We have horses on the street that are not being eaten and sold for meat in the Rynek. We know we're not in Kiev. House of Scientists, one of the major architectural monuments here in Lviv, designed by Viennese architects in the 19th century. We know this is Viennese. Why? Because the naked men on the buildings do not look like Soviet naked men. If this were the Soviet Union, these naked men would be holding hammers. Okay, we are here at the Jewel of Lviv, the Lviv opera house.
The theater was built in 1897 in what was still then the Austro-Hungarian Empire by Polish architect Zygmunt Gordelewski. The design of the building was revolutionary because it used the first concrete base in all of Europe. However, the theater is built on top of a river, and so, logically, it started to sink. Popular legend says that Gordelewski committed suicide when he found this out, but actually he died of a heart attack. Alexis and I have finished our trip to Lviv. I'm not going to show Alexis right now because we are on a train that I believe came from the 9th circle of hell because it is hot as fuck. And I'm in my fucking wife beater, you know, bitches are just stripping all over the fucking place. But we're in the train and going back on our way to Kiev. Lviv was a great place. Enjoyed it very much. Princess level is unfortunately down to about 5 right now because of the heat. But see you soon again, Lviv. It was fun. Stalin, say like and subscribe.